it always catches me off guard when haters like hate on me, because I'm like, damn, I'm so dope. Like, how you really hating on me? Like, you really miserable. Hey, you guys, what's going on, everyone? Welcome to the channel. My name is Kiapa. Welcome back to my tribe. All right, you guys, so it's Friday, April 8th, and I made it through the week, you guys. Oh my God. So it was a long week. I'm super tired, but we're gonna go out to dinner and enjoy the rest of the Friday. I came in, I had some dishes to wash and some clothes to fold. So I did all of that so I could just kind of, you know, chill. I am going to go do some shopping for some plants tomorrow, possibly. I'm supposed to go have breakfast or brunch at one of the people who work at the hospital's house tomorrow, but I don't know if I'm gonna make it, only because I have the gym in the morning. It's a class at 9, and then I'll be just getting some stuff taken care of that I need to get taken care of over the weekend, like my other YouTube channels and my other my website. So my other YouTube channel that I have been working on is my gardening channel, but because I'm in Florida, because I'm not in Florida, I have been trying to figure out what I can do on that channel. Anyways, if you want to check it out, it's my Jack's Garden, and I do have some things that I came up with that I could post on there while I am in New Mexico. Okay, now that we got past that, let me just tell y'all what we did over the last couple of days. Total knees and total hips. I did a hemi yesterday, which was when you fracture your hip. We don't replace, it's not a total hip where everything is getting replaced, but we do replace, we put in the femoral head, and then there's like a stem piece that go into it, excuse me. And so we fixed that, and then I had never done one of those before, obviously. Today I did a shoulder. It wasn't a total shoulder, but it was like a hemi as well, but I don't know if it was called a hemi. And so pretty much it's the same thing. You just replace the humerus, the head of the humerus, which is like a little ball and socket. So you know our joints have ball and sockets, right? So we replaced the head, and we didn't do anything to the socket, but you do put like a stem into the humerus. So we did that today, which was totally cool. I did a shoulder scope kind of today. It was supposed to be like a repair, but we ended up not doing it because the bicep was already gone. And what else did I do this week? Earlier this week we did, I think I talked about it already, but we did a vaginal hysterectomy, a C-section. I can't remember what else I did, but that's pretty much it. Just ortho. I have been working super long, like the last 2 days was super long, so 12 plus hours. I think yesterday I worked 13 hours, and the day before that was 12, or maybe vice versa. So long days. I'm scheduled for 10-hour shifts, but you know, you kind of you go with the flow and just fill in where help is needed. But I will tell y'all one thing that did happen to me this week. So I was on call, and I got called in at like, well, they called me at like 4 a.m. It was like 4:17 a.m. And they was like, the house supervisor called and was like, you know, it's okay, the case will go at 6. And I was like, okay, cool. So technically that means I'm supposed to be here at 30 minutes prior to the case, because the case didn't start at 4. So had it been a situation where, let's just say they're saying, okay, we finna have a case, you know, go ahead and come in, I only have 30 minutes to respond to that time. But because house supervisors called and said that the case started at 6, then I gave myself 30 minutes before the time was to start. And one of my coworkers went back and told the director that I wasn't there at the time, within my 30-minute window. So the director called me into the office, and she basically was asking me, you know, what happened. And I really was kind of blindsided by the whole ordeal, because I was like, first of all, we adults, and who in here running and telling the director that I wasn't here on time? That's petty. But 2, you just lied on me. Like, you just straight lied, because technically I was here within the 30 minutes. But if the house supervisor is saying that the case don't start until 6, then I'm not going to be there until 5:30. Now, I'm not aware of what time my co-workers got to work because that's not my business. I only mind my business. I don't mind other people's business. But it seemed like other people minding my business. So I just want to let y'all know that, like, if you out here taking contracts and stuff and you at these hospitals, people gonna smile on your face, people gonna pretend to be cool with you, they're gonna pretend to like you, all these type of things. And as soon as they get a chance to, they're gonna go and run and tell somebody whatever they want to tell them, and it may not even be true. You can be doing the best job that you can do, you know, at that facility. So that happened. What I decided that I was gonna do is we have morning meetings, so I let everybody know at the meeting that I don't have to be at the facility until 30 minutes prior to the case, unless that it's an emergency case and it's happening right now. If it's an emergency case, it's happening right now, then I'm responding within 30 minutes or less. I'm only about 10 minutes away from the facility. That's with driving and parking and getting into the building. And so I'm not really sure who told. 2 people came up to me and was trying to have a conversation about it. And, you know, I'm open. I'm not so closed off where I can't. That's why I told them at the meeting. Like, first of all, we're all on the team. And the worst thing is to be on the team, you guys, and you don't know who you can trust on your team, because people want to go behind you and tell lies on you, basically, just to bring attention to you for whatever reason, when all they had to do was come talk to me, and then we could have cleared up, you know, whatever confusion it was. So I just put it on the table in front of all of the nurses, all of the you know, the techs and the other first assists. My contract says I only have to be here 30 minutes prior to whatever time. Really, like, you could come an hour early, but that's not what my contract says. And if I go early, that's just me being nice to go help out. But I don't have to help open up no case. I don't have to go see the patient at this facility. I just have to show up and be available when the case starts and do the timeout and things like that. And so I figured 30 minutes would have been like that. Would not even I figured 30 minutes is the response time that my contract states. So I talked to the director. We on the same page, but I just thought it was kind of, you know, deceitful a little bit for people to just be talking to the director about a situation that wasn't even a situation, because not only was I there within 30 minutes, I was there before the patient was in the room. I was there at the time of the timeout. You know, and we still didn't go at 6. We ended up not even starting the case until 7, but we're not going to even get into that. So I just want to share that with you guys, like, just be transparent and let you know that every time, you know, everywhere you go, there's gonna be somebody that's gonna hate on you. But that just lets me know is that I'm doing my thing, and somebody just feel like they need to go and just try to rain on my parade because they're miserable with their own life. That's really what it boils down to. When people go and try to tell on you without coming to you and try to having a conversation with you to communicate like adults, then they're in a lower vibrational state than what you are. So be prepared for that. It happens. I'm cool with, you know, having conversations with people that don't require us to go to the director or don't require us to bring anybody else into this situation, because it's not that serious. Especially if no patient is being harmed, no other employees are being harmed, and I'm not harming myself. So we shouldn't even have to bring the director into this conversation at all. But it's fine, you know, it's to be expected. It's gonna be haters everywhere. Some people be hating and they don't even realize they're haters. That's just part of who they are. But I did tell my mom. My mom pretty much was like, whoever comes talk to you about it, that's who, you know, that's who the culprit is. So, you know, just be mindful that everybody not your friends. So I'm aware of that, but it always catches me off guard when haters like hate on me, because I'm like, damn, I'm so dope. Like, how you really hating on me? Like, you really miserable. You really a miserable person if you like hating on me. And you hating on me behind my back. Like, you're not even like woman or man enough to hate on me in front of me and show me that you really don't like me. Like, you too busy putting on this facade and pretending that you fuck with me, but you really don't. And that's cool too, you know what I'm saying? So I just want to share that with you guys, just so you know, if you get out here in these streets, in these traveling streets, it's not bad. I'm not finna say that, but it's gonna be somebody that's gonna hate on you, whether it's about the money, whether it's about, you know, just your personality. It's just, people just, you know, they be miserable in their own life. So it's hard for them to enjoy you or appreciate you when they're not enjoying their own world and they don't appreciate themselves, right? So anyways, you guys, that's all I got for you in this video. I just wanted to come share, like, you know, what was what. I'm still at this spot. I'll probably be moving, but I don't know when yet, because I paid for the month, and so I might just stay here throughout the month. And well, I am gonna stay here throughout the month, and then in the next couple of weeks I'll be looking for somewhere to stay. I want to go somewhere that is a little more quiet and a little more like where I'm by myself as far as the living arrangements. Like, I have people living on both sides to me right now, so I don't really like that, and I didn't realize that I wouldn't like something like that because I haven't lived in a structured home like this in so long, as far as like an apartment or a duplex in so long. But it's cool, you know, it's cute, and it'll do for now. The internet works here, so that's awesome. But yeah, we're gonna be moving again. Maybe we can go back to where I was staying at before. We'll see, fingers crossed. If not, we'll find something else that's for us. In the meantime, I'm finna go get ready to go get something to eat with my co-workers. It's other travelers. It's another FA. She said she was gonna make it. And then it's 2 surgical techs, and they are like, all of us are travelers, so we just gonna all go hang out together, and you know, I want to have a drink. So yeah, anyways, I'll catch you guys on the next video. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, and all that great stuff, and I love you guys. Bye.